Hello, everybody. Athletics LLC on a Friday, like really on a Friday. So it is what it is. Um, Welcome one, welcome all. We got a great show ahead of us here. We had a very eventful, no pun intended, USA's. So there's lots to talk about. So before we get started, as always, Governor, how are you today?
Doing well. Went to orientation today at my daughter's high school and came home, took a nap.
That's the
Um,
only thing to do after orientation. Literally the only thing you can do after orientation.
High school orientation at that.
High school
Didn't know
orientation.
that was a
Yeah.
thing.
Well, it is.
I'm just gonna warn you, uh, Clyde.
y-
There's a lot of orientations you're gonna go to, and they
Yeah.
get a little more emotional the further you go along.
Oh man.
Gosh.
Oh,
Amen.
dude.
Listen,
Wow.
unless ordered by a higher authority, I don't do orientation.
Clyde, you're gonna be there.
ordered.
You're gonna
For
be there,
the
Clyde.
high school orientation, you're gonna be there.
You're gonna be there, Clyde.
Guarantee
By listen to the three dads on the show. We are telling you, you are going to be there.
Yes, you are.
Well, then
Back to school night is Monday night, and I will be there.
I'm gonna be booing and doing a lot of eye roll. That's how I'm gonna be.
There you go.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
You just need to be there so you
Oh.
don't get fined. That's all
That's
I'm
right.
telling you.
Exactly.
Shay.
Sir Lucius, how are you?
I'm still a little USA hangover. Like we talked about, I had a little surgery on very minor surgery on Wednesday, so I got a little bit of a headache, but I'm doing okay.
Got it. Well, prayers and healing to you, sir. For
Thank
sure,
you,
for
thank you,
sure.
thank you.
Clyde, yourself?
I am at the moment in Ohio.
Okay.
Visiting
The great state of Ohio. Come on. Say it
Lord.
with your chest, brother.
great
Lord.
state of Ohio.
Thank you. Thank you.
Visiting the extended fam for a few days. Still navigating the chaos in California, and Sir Lucius is playing hurt, so we're all happy to be here.
Yeah. Did you just call us the Ragamuffins? Is that what I just heard?
Hey, more or less.
The Motley
Oh,
Crew,
goodness.
if you will.
Right, exactly. I didn't know if that our viewers would understand what Motley Crew is, so I went with Ragamuffins. World champs, how are you today?
I'm pretty good. A little bit of a tire kerfuffle earlier, but we're all right. Other than that, I am prepared for some global traveling coming up here real soon. We got a little junket down to the Bahamas for the truly wayward experience that will be NACAC. Followed 2 weeks after that for the pre-camp in Tokyo.
You're not complaining though, are you?
Not at all. I'm just saying we're rolling.
Just
It's
saying.
that time of the year.
Recognize, sir. All a blessing.
I feel good.
So, speaking of championships and area championships, USA's just ended. It was very entertaining. And you know what? And entertaining is a great word because I think there was stuff that happened, but there was also like, wow, like things happened. It was a really good meet.
Yeah.
More than just entertaining. So
like I'm just gonna start at the top. Some of the high schoolers, not so much. A couple of high schoolers, like, wow. I mean, now we're not supposed to talk about high school sophomores, rising juniors, and all that stuff. He ain't gonna be it. He's not coming to school anyway, so we won't talk about it, right? The Texas, wow, 142.
Yes.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Maurice
absolutely.
Lee making the final, running 992. That again, that's 2 years in a row we've had a high school sprinter make the final and run 993 or better. Absolutely phenomenal.
I mean, we should start here because the 800-meter men, period, were the best performance of the entire competition in a meet where there was a lot of elite level stuff going on. But that child.
The wild part about that is very rarely does that happen where the pre-meet hype turned out to be validated.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh.
We talked about what was going to be the best event, right? And like, well, it should be the men's 8, and then it was.
Yes, but even on our pre-show or whatever, for all the things we talked about in the men's 8, no one mentioned the child.
No.
and rightfully so, right? Because it was a cute story. Like, okay,
Yeah.
he's in there, that's awesome, whatever. No one was thinking about that. In the semifinal, at 420 meters into the race, that kid almost face planted because he was up in traffic.
Mm-hmm.
And we have seen professionals, men and women,
Fold up the
have
tent.
that situation happen and fold. Just fold, pout, whatever. Not only did that kid not fold or pout, he ran an amazing backstretch and then stormed home. And I'm like, oh, what the hell did I just watch? That alone would have been the highlight of the meet. For him to come back and make the team the way he did, bro, that I've never seen anything better than that from a high school kid ever. And I would be hard pressed for anyone to tell me that they have.
Well, where does this rank in the all-time track and field performances by a high school athlete?
Number 1. I don't really think it's close.
Sir Lucius, in the history of high school?
So here's
Number
what I'll
1.
say. Here's what I'll say. We
only other one that
eliminate.
I think Mike Carter's shot put.
Exactly.
It ain't that.
Okay, but so here's a couple things to that, right? First of all, we got to eliminate every high school performance that did not come to make a global U.S. team.
Right.
Right. So
Okay.
so we start there. So that eliminates
That's
Michael
fair.
Carter.
Okay.
Right. Also, that's with a high school shot, not against senior,
Right.
all that other stuff, right? So like
True.
Right.
True.
That's fair.
in and of itself, Michael Carter's
How far
performance
did Michael
may
throw
still.
though?
That's what I'm saying. In and of itself, that performance may still be empirically the best thing that's ever happened, if that makes any sense. Because it's still with a high school shot, it doesn't matter. There've been colonies of kids who have been on various and sundry things who haven't come close to throwing 81 feet. I get it. But for context, just having a high school person compete at the USA's level. The only things you could compare it to, if you wanted to, would be Carl making the 80 team,
Steve Lewis.
Steve Lewis. But remember, he was a freshman.
Steve was a
He was
freshman in college.
he was a freshman. That's right.
Arion Knighton, and Sid making the Olympic team in the hurdles, right? So I mean, there are others, but if that's
so
your group,
on the world athletic scale, where does 1972
exactly
or 1974 versus 142.22 come into play?
So if you put them, I think if you look at their empirical marks, 142.2 is superior, like in total in points.
I think so too. That's why I asked. I think as well.
There was a brilliant. We live in a meme culture where most memes are awful. There was a meme put out, and I hope it was accurate. I didn't take the time to check, but the 800-meter mark is the equivalent of 979.
Yes, I saw that too. Yeah,
and a whole bunch of other things that I'm like, yeah, nah, that's the best thing ever.
Yeah.
And I want to put this in context because this is the part that so many people don't understand. Prior to this year, Michael Granville still had the national high school record at 146.
Right.
Okay. Lukenhaus ran 145 twice, once earlier, once to make the final. Okay.
He didn't break Michael's record last year. Okay.
And then he dropped 3 seconds off of that from semifinal to final. That's the part I want everybody to not us, but the rest of the world to really understand. Like, forget the time for a second. It's a 3-second PB to make the team.
And it's not like it was a weak field.
No.
Everybody was in the field, and then you add in the Donovan Brazier aspect of all of this, which bravo, sir.
Listen,
Absolutely.
Go back and watch the race and pause the race when Cooper Lukenhaus has 130 meters to go in the race. And I want you just pause the race and look at how far other 142 people are in front of him.
Yeah.
That's right.
Everybody in front of him has run under 143.
Yep.
That's right.
And he ran them all down. He ran 13, just write that down and never ever say it again. 13 seconds for the last 100 meters of the 8.
Yep. I mean, this is still, I mean, outside of the 9th place finisher, everybody's under 145, right? The top five athletes are under 144.
Everybody in the race except 2 PB.
Yeah, I know.
Correct.
Insane. I mean, you
Yeah,
gotta feel for Josh Hooley. I mean, dude just took him out.
He's the
Took
one
him
guy
out.
that's in PB.
but we've talked about this before on
You
the show,
know?
right? I don't think you can win the men's 8 leading from the front.
No.
I
No.
don't because the 100 meters is too long to hold everybody off.
Yeah.
Right, everybody's tired,
there's
but some
there's some people from the past that would disagree with you. I mean,
Johnny Gray would disagree.
Johnny
with
Gray
you.
would disagree with you. The
He
world
should.
record holder would disagree with you.
right, and here's what I'll say: David Rudisha is the only one who's run faster than Cooper Lukenhaus from the front, because
Yeah.
Johnny Gray's PB is now behind Cooper Lukenhaus's. Just for context,
That is a fact.
Legit.
that is ridiculous. But like, think about it like this: we all agree that that my fellow Cathedral alum has the best kick in all of middle distance, right? The only person at the meet who ran
Flex, fellow Cathedral.
Listen, but this is my point. The only person in the meet who ran a faster final 400 in any middle distance or distance race was Cooper Lukenhaus.
Wow.
Like, that's insane.
Incredible performance.
51.61, his second 400. Insane. And did you hear the story? He showed up for cross country practice the next day. He showed
Wow.
up for practice.
Yeah. Not
he
to
did.
practice, but yeah, he showed up.
He showed up.
Like, that's actually a really cool video. If you find the video of his coach talking about that, it's dope. And listen, I'm not predicting it or anything, but people, if that kid can deliver that performance, and he did, that means he can medal.
100%. There's no question he can medal.
He can medal. Like, that's nuts. Like, when Sid made the team, we were all super impressed that Sid made the team, but Sid had no chance to medal in Rio at 16. Like, it just wasn't a thing that was going to happen.
Right.
That kid can actually medal.
Yeah.
No.
So what else do we like?
The only next thing that you have to get into is the push. we're not gonna run away from it.
Oh gosh, what a race!
Well, what about the race?
Let's just start there.
Yeah.
What about the men's shot put?
I mean, that was insane as well.
Because the next best drama in the meet is still probably the men's shot put.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, but that's like this.
We know Petty King. We know where you want to go, and I promise you, we will get there. But look, let's give the people who performed on the track their flowers as well. They performed in the field. Like, let's get into the men's shot put. Now, you guys like to give me crap because y'all say I have the Joe Kovacs jinx. Well, unfortunately, Joe, I guess you have to blame me again because
it took you 7 years to get that prediction right.
And I didn't even predict this one, and I would never predict against him ever again. But this particular one is like, I know I like to drag Michael Johnson for all of the nonsensical things that he said in the run up to his failed mission. But this particular competition is a prime example of what we're talking about.
Yeah.
The prohibitive best thrower in the world this year, right?
Yep.
Ryan Krauser hasn't thrown a shot put this year.
Right.
Yep.
Right? The best guy in the world, the guy who's beaten everybody, is Joe Kovacs. He is firmly in first place until round 5. One guy, whoop up, drops a PB on him. No big deal. Okay. Joe's in second at 22:29.
Yep.
All right. We're good. I'm irritated that I'm not winning, but whatever. He doesn't pass him in round 5. So round 6 comes about, and then not one, but two people with lifetime PBs drop bombs on Joe's head. Now he's got his sixth and final throw, and it's not like, ooh, cool, final lap. You guys get to see how far I can throw and I might foul it. It's got to be really far and fair.
Yep.
And the drama to that was just amazing. Like watching the shot putters all just take center stage after their big PBs and yelling at the crowd who's at the finish line of the 100, thinking that they came to watch the 100, and they're all watching the big fellas like, "Ah." Dude, that was awesome.
Yeah.
And I feel terrible for Joe. I feel terrible for Joe because it's one of the few events where he has no recourse at this point.
Does he
He can
not?
go.
Can
He
he
can
still
go
not
and win the
get
Diamond League final.
draft?
He can win the Diamond League final if Ryan Krauser accepts his bid as defending champion. We can only take one
Oh,
buy.
that's right, because you can't have two buys. That's
You
right.
can't take two buys, so he can't
Oh,
go win
no.
NACAC. He can't do anything and make it happen. He just needs something to happen for him.
That's terrible, actually.
It's crazy
That's
because I think he's currently number 2 in the world rankings.
yeah, he is.
It's just crazy.
Man, oh man. I mean, weren't we talking about the fact that we saw five athletes go over 22 meters in a shot put for the first time ever?
Mm-hmm.
And now we have 4 at the championships.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you add Krauser to that mix, and so is this the best ring in the world to throw in?
Yeah.
You put those guys in it, yeah.
If you put those guys in it, clearly it is.
But for the women, no, even for the women.
Even for the women,
No,
right?
it just is.
Well,
And
see, I mean, I'm not going to put it on the ring and take away from the hard work and athleticism of the athletes that are doing it. That's my thing. I mean, the ring is the ring, but they have to get in there. They have to be well coached. They have to be poised. They have to put them together. And I just think what you saw in the shot put there on both sides was just, people getting in the ring and just going for it, man. I think also that's the most I've ever seen the crowd be into the shot put. I think
Yeah.
that played into it as well.
well, see, so that's where I was gonna go with it, and I'm sure some throwing guru will correct me in the comments. I couldn't tell you the nuances of what makes a shot ring good or bad or whatever. Clearly, this one is well built, but the fact that at this place in the cathedral where it is located, I think plays a huge part into the performances that we always see there, because it is the ultimate center stage. Even in the Olympics, the shot put isn't on that kind of center stage.
Right.
Even with the sidelines of the 100-meter dash.
Right.
Like it's perfectly placed, and they are always on display there. And they know that the people are going to be into it.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. It was 22-29 to not make the team is
It's scary.
Disrespectful.
You go home and break stuff.
Absolutely.
You breaking stuff for.
Because you just think you feel like cheated by life, right? You're like, listen, if I'm any other national, because in any other scenario, there's no literally of the million ways you can qualify for world championships, there's one way that Joe Kovacs doesn't go, and this is it.
Yeah,
This is the only way.
Especially given the season that he's had, I feel particularly bad for Joe. That's brutal.
Rough.
Okay, so now can we get to the double beta? The double
Go ahead, help yourself.
Yes, we can get to the double betas.
Listen. I just
first of all, what is double beta? What is that about?
Sir.
Neither one of them exhibited any sorts of alpha.
No.
Alpha energy in that.
Forget all that. Don't do that.
Wasn't.
Don't do that. Sir Lucius.
Yes, sir.
If you were in Noah Lyles' position and somebody pushed you like that on national television, I imagine it probably would have turned into an MMA session.
Good chance.
That is what I am referring to, sir. You know what I mean. Here's the thing.
I just want a clarification for those who weren't sure.
No, right. So here's my thing. Noah Lyles is a very polarizing figure. We all understand that. I have said this for a while now. I don't care if you like Noah or if you can't stand Noah.
And EP, Joe threw 2207, not 2229.
Yes.
Got it.
So whether you like Noah or whether you can't stand Noah, you have to respect him because he just keeps winning. And so for me, I'm like, yeah, I mean, you guys were in person. I was on the broadcast. Otto even pointed it out on the broadcast. He was like, just for psychological reasons, if y'all don't beat Noah this time, when are you ever going to beat him? Because he is underraced. He did start his season incredibly late. He is not in 100% shape. And he went out there and announced it early. This is my championship. They're not just going to take it from me. They're going to have to beat me. And he went out there and rightfully earned the moment to clown Kenny just a little bit. Just a little bit. Now you throw in all the track spice drama and all the trash that has been talked about Noah from that burner account, I would have clowned him too. I'm just saying, like, for Noah to get pushed, turn around, throw his hands up like he was going to do something when everybody, either one of them are going to bust a grape.
Oh my God.
Hilarious to me.
Listen, that was the greatest fight that never was.
Right.
I got so
I was
talking about,
thoroughly
did you see the fight? I was like, I'm sorry, what? I was in the building watching every moment of that, and there was no parts of a fight.
I'm glad we brought this up because it's interesting that one Dennis Mitchell is coaching an athlete that is embroiled in something like this because Dennis Mitchell has been there.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Absolutely been there.
If either one of them had pushed Dennis,
oh my God,
the screen would have went black.
Cut the feed.
And especially when Mouse was coaching Dennis, then you would have seen Mouse come running from somewhere, jumping over the railing, trying to tackle Dennis. Like, yeah, no. I mean, and look, I want everybody to understand, like, as the EP, I have to say this as a disclaimer. None of us are condoning violence. But we are speaking about, let's just be honest, what would almost certainly have happened a generation ago.
Well, to that point, here's what I will say. All right. The issue that's facing our athletes this generation, the thing that we've talked about it over and over again, the willingness to put ourselves out there, competing against the best, being willing to lose, not going out there thinking you have something to lose. I think in that moment, from the push to the hands out to the handshake, it was like, I'm not going to lose my sponsorship. I'm not going to risk anything, my opportunity to make this team. I mean, it happened so fast.
The interview said all of that.
Absolutely. So the rest of us that have seen actual sprinters come to blows in public
on the award stand.
Yes, we've seen that. We've lived through that, right? And instinct and the sheer, primal energy of that moment. Oh my goodness. So I mean, they would have had to have gone to commercial.
I'm absolutely with you. See, so it's funny and it is petty and it was hilariously entertaining. But my bigger point is the casual disrespect of Noah Lyles. Because you wouldn't have pushed Gat, you wouldn't have pushed Bolt.
Yeah.
Oh no. No, you wouldn't have pushed Fred. You wouldn't have dared push Fred. Right?
Okay, so
there's a casual disrespect of Noah.
I'm not gonna co-sign with you on that. The casual disrespect angle doesn't work for me. I mean, clearly there's more to this.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
There's far more to it. Yes.
There's far more to this.
Yeah.
Kenny said, it's not what he said, it's what he did. We need to talk about it later. I
Mm-hmm.
think most people think that what he did was the look, but that push wasn't about the look. Couldn't have been.
Mm.
Kenny
Mm.
did say, I don't do the showboating thing. I'm not going to tolerate something like that.
Yeah.
I don't think he's disrespecting Noah, but it's clear to me that, there's something more to this than that moment. And also, Kenny said some very aggressive things afterwards. He's like,
Mm-hmm.
I
Next
he,
time
he
we
was
race.
fresh. I
Oh, he
Mhm.
did.
wasn't. Next
What's
time we
wrong with
race,
that?
it'll be different. And
Yep.
see, and my thing is this is that, you know, and people might disagree with me. I don't think that Noah's the most talented guy, but I think he's the hardest working guy. And I think that he and his coach have the relationship where they're trying to get every advantage. Like
Mm-hmm.
Noah's the best technical sprinter on the planet right now, and it's not close.
And has been
It's
for a while.
right, right. So I think but I think I'm not going to call it casual disrespect. I mean, he may or may not have pushed those other guys, but also those other guys may not have whatever issues there are behind the scenes that are going on. That was not just about that
Yeah,
push.
This
the best description I've had somebody give me so far of Noah is Dennis Rodman.
Hmm.
I can see
He
that.
he will irritate you. He will like all those things, but you're most mad because you can't beat him,
Mhm.
So
right? Because
the way
it doesn't work if he gets beat, right?
Right.
Like Noah getting under everybody's skin only works because he is the best in the world. And I was
so
like, you know what? That one might be perfect.
And
He is
let's
definitely
so
the Dennis Rodman of the sprint world for sure.
so
two things.
we're heading down a road where I'm seeing Carl and Mike Powell, and
Ooh,
we're seeing a
they're not ready for
sequence.
that.
No, they're not. That
I
is
get that.
this to me, this is the closest thing to actual hate. Like I think that we're there now between those two men.
Well, so two things, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's again, Noah's very polarizing. People don't give Noah enough credit for losing gracefully. For all his pre-race antics in Paris
Mm-hmm.
in the 200, he probably shouldn't have done that, right? But
Right.
but when he lost, he didn't act a fool over it.
Shook his hand.
When he crossed the line in the 100 meters and thought he lost,
Mm-hmm.
he was
Yeah.
on the track congratulating Kashane
Yeah.
honorably, right? Now, if you let him win, well, it
Good
is
luck.
what it is. But
See, and I think the narrative is not let him win. He
Right.
wins.
He
right,
wins. Yeah.
Like you see, the thing is that they're gonna have to figure out with Noah. Talking isn't gonna be Noah.
Nope.
Right.
Because when you
Nope.
talk to Noah, it just makes him work harder.
Yeah.
right. And so
The best way
all
to get
that,
him is you better try to sneak up on him because if he knows you're
Yeah.
coming, he's gonna be ready.
right. So
Yeah.
all of that post-race words from Kenny and next time and all that, all you're doing is playing into Noah's game with
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Right.
My thing is, of all the things that happened at USA's, and we just talked about two events that were better than the 200. The only thing that made ESPN
Yes.
that
Was
the
that?
only thing that made CNN
Mm-hmm.
was that.
Yeah.
So we should the athletes should all take a little note and understand. I don't talk to me about where the meat's located. This is the stuff that sells.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is.
So okay, so we want to talk about what sells. So is this really what we want to do to sell track and field though?
No.
I'm not
No.
saying that's what you want to do. I'm saying take
No.
note of what people are paying attention to. I absolutely want to lean into the rivalries. I don't want violence on the track, but
So
we
the
all
rivalry is a
know,
different story. That's fair.
Yeah.
right? But
That's
because let's be clear, we all know in almost every event, but especially the speed and power events,
Yes.
there are athletes that can't stand each other, and we only know because we are on the inside.
Yeah.
I want it in the public. I want the
Mhm.
men and female hurdlers to go on out and say what it is.
I mean,
I want to hear people's actual thoughts of Sid, right? Just go on out and say what you got to say, because then people will pay more attention. I hate everybody's awesome, and I'm just so glad to be standing. Like, shut up. You're mad.
But
You don't like
but
these
but
people.
how? But
Just say what it
that's
is.
not. That's no. Everybody doesn't operate like that,
I
man.
didn't say everybody, but brother, listen. When Dennis
Nah.
Mitchell was an athlete, we couldn't wait to hear what was going to happen after the race. We couldn't wait. You know what I mean? Like we
I,
want to hear that stuff. We want to see it. We want to
like there was
know.
there was a lot of trash talking back then,
mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And it's not as much trash. The only person that really they perceive to talk trash is Noah.
Mm-hmm.
But again,
And
like
Noah knows what works.
Noah doesn't poke unless he's poked.
Yes.
Bring me back to the men's triple jump.
Oh
Yes.
man. Oh man.
We need to get back to Savante Stringfellow and Melvin
Yeah.
Lister and Christian and Will at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
That was
only problem
tremendous.
it would be nice to get back to that, but we got to get back to that once we get the right athletes in the event. So
Yeah.
right
But
now,
like
we don't.
right, we don't need lower level folks talking trash. That is facts.
No, we don't want that.
Exactly. Yep.
All
I
right.
don't want to hear anything from the men's long jump.
So speaking of that, let's talk about the quality of the
God.
women's long jump. Okay, can we not acknowledge that we are in or near a golden age in the women's long jump? I mean,
we
it's
are
pretty
without question in a resurgence. How about that?
absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Like we have returned to whence we were,
Yes.
where we got six
Yeah.
people who have top 10 in the world jumping ability.
Exactly.
And
that road to Tokyo list is littered with USA athletes. It's phenomenal. I'm glad to see it.
Is there a buy into worlds for winning NACAC in the women's long jump?
I'm not sure.
Oh no.
that is a very inside baseball question that you should know the answer to because you know
Well, yes, but I know in some events and not all, but I will say, stay tuned because
I'll
you got
say.
you got NACAX and you got the Diamond League final where we could add a fourth female long jumper.
Well, and that's the discussion right now, is the winning of Diamond League so the fourth one gets in. So
I think that, but well, yeah, sure. I mean, I think
How many of the USA women are in the Diamond League fund?
right because we're talking about. I mean,
Well, they still got 3 meets.
Yeah.
There's still 3 Diamond League meets. Now, I don't know if all 3 have long jump, so don't somebody jump on me. I don't know. I just know there are 3 Diamond League meets left. I don't know how many of them have women's long jump. I don't know the points. That's a governor deal. Like he could pull that up.
Right. I think the Diamond League final is obviously the harder path, and if NACAC's one of these meets that a lot of people don't pay enough attention to. If the NACAC meet is offering a path to the Worlds, then Alyssa Jones and Miss Brown should absolutely be there.
Yep.
And take the spot. Right? Like don't even leave it up to a Diamond League final because they ain't got the points.
Right. That's the thing people got to understand. Like, unless you were already like leading the Diamond League, you're going to have to go to 2 more, at least Diamond League meets and do well there to make the Diamond League final in the first place. So This is not a one-off. But I will say, just transitioning into another event that is like that, like we left a whole lot of hardware currently at home in the men's 1500.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
Yeah.
So you look
absolute carnage.
So if you look at who's 4th and 5th, they absolutely have the Diamond League final directly in their sights.
Yep.
Yeah, I was shocked that he was faded like that. Like that was crazy. You don't usually see that from him.
I mean, look, it's just funny to me that people don't take into account all the things that they do as it pertains to the length of a season, right? Those 2 guys were both hotter than the sun indoors.
Yeah. Indoors. Yep.
Right? Indoor world record, indoor world champion.
Yeah.
Hoey the same, indoor world champion. I'm not saying don't go and do these things. Just you always have to remember that at some point in time, you only have a certain number of fiery arrows you can shoot.
Well, listen, we talked about this for a year now, right? The calendar is affecting some people. Others seem to be handling it quite well, but it's playing out.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Playing
mean,
Okay.
like,
out.
So I just found something. The area champion in each individual event to be contested at the World Championships automatically qualifies for the World Championships,
yeah.
irrespective of whether his or her performance has reached entry standard.
So
So that's what I was
that's
saying.
good. You just
On
got to win.
condition that there's no better entry of another athlete from the same area in the same event.
Right. And so that's why I think the issue with trying to win the NACAC spot for an American female is you have to jump farther than Tara
Farther
has
than
jumped.
yes, so you'd have to jump 713 and win.
Right.
Good
Ah,
luck.
Okay. Okay.
okay, well then that's a different calculus.
That's a different, yeah. Okay.
But think about it. In other events, that's not the case.
No.
Right. And so that's why I'm saying what I need people to really understand is we, the five of us, truly get deep into the weeds with this.
Mhm.
So we understand that there are a lot of different roads that lead to Tokyo, right? That is going to be the toughest of those roads, but the other road is just as tough because you have to do 3 meets and a Grand Prix, Grand Prix and a Diamond League final. Some convoluted combination of that.
So other than the events that we've obviously already discussed, what was the biggest surprise of USA's for you all?
Wow.
I don't know if it was the biggest surprise, but it was the most pleasant surprise for me that Vashti Cunningham jumped 197.
Yep. Welcome back.
I put that on the surprise list. It was
And
good.
and it's not because I think she's not good. Look, Vashti's been through a lot.
Mhm.
She's
For a
been through a
very long
lot,
time.
and for a very long time. And you could see the emotion take over her after she jumped 197 to win. Right, like that. I bet you this making this team means as much as any other team she's ever made to her.
I think the resurgence of Kayla White.
Ooh wee.
Yeah.
Yes.
Say it with your chest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. Phenomenal. And it was like form be damned. I don't care.
Sure.
That last 30 meters, she was back in high school again. And that girl said,
She's like, I'm making this team.
I'm making this team. Wow.
No
Absolutely.
question.
So the EP just made my brain go in a different direction since he said pleasantly surprised. If I'm doing pleasantly surprised, mine was Aaliyah Hobbs.
Making the team, yes.
Making 100-meter team.
Yeah.
And then to add on to that, like there's a lot. Listen, again, the stories of these people are phenomenal. And if you choose to be a fan and get into them, there's so much to unpack there that would make you more endeared as a fan, right? I loved, getting to my point earlier, I loved that Aaliyah Hobbs had the courage to go in the back and basically spill her guts on all the stuff that she's been enduring. And in the same context, Nikki Hiltz, we all knew Nikki was going to make the team, right? But these are two women that, just by the disgusting nature of the cultures that we currently live in, are having to deal with bullshit like being called trans when they're clearly not trans.
Yeah.
Right. And for them to step out there and talk about these things in lieu of this new ridiculous nonsense that World Athletics has going on, where they're going to sex test everybody, like that's a big, heavy weight deal. And
I need people to understand this is not new, though. And I don't understand why people keep talking about it like it's new. Like the governor and I competed in competitions where this was happening all the way up till 2000.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not necessarily glad it's back. I'm just saying, like, they didn't reach for this.
No,
they didn't reach for it. Like I said, I was happy, pleasantly surprised to see Aaliyah make the team. And then the fact that she had the guts to go back there and talk about that kind of stuff was dope to me. Like it made her making the team even better because she said it. You know what I mean?
I got one for you, Sir Lucius. More surprised Tharp won, or more surprised Cunningham didn't make the team?
More
Trey,
surprised that. Say again now?
Are
Were you
you
more
more
surprised
surprised
that Jacoby made the team, or
Tharp?
more surprised that Trey didn't?
Yes.
More surprised that Trey didn't.
I
Yeah.
mean, those
Like,
two
you could have
rounds.
taken a lot of money
Yeah.
of mine if I was a betting guy. I mean, Trey has been like methodically
Yes.
dominant this year.
Yes.
Like,
Absolutely.
every time he steps on the track, he runs 13 flat until
Yeah.
this weekend,
Yeah.
this past weekend. Like, I mean, the
So
man was just a machine every weekend, just nailing it.
yeah.
And, I wasn't out on the track. I was in the back with the 200-meter guys because, Grant didn't run the final. But,
Mm-hmm.
like, the results pop up on my phone. And I'm like, oh, man, Jacoby won. And I'm like, whoa,
Yeah.
where's Trey?
Yep.
Right? I mean,
Yep.
anybody that watches start, I mean, the dude makes the final. You're gonna have to beat him.
Absolutely.
Right.
Like, and plus, we all know who's coaches, right? Ken Harden. You get in the final, Ken's gonna have him ready, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think the biggest thing for me is like just watching Trey all year long. There's no way I would ever bet he was gonna make that team.
Yeah.
And hell, I
Yeah.
watched him warm up. He looked great in his warm up.
well, I mean, that was respectfully one of the biggest chokes of the meet, right? I mean, listen, the thing with Jacoby's super young, right?
Mm-hmm.
But since he's been in the NCAA, the one thing that boy is, he is clean.
Yeah.
He runs clean races.
Yeah, he does.
Trey is usually really clean until it's a moment. And while I'm sitting there watching the final, I was focused on Trey because I'm like, okay, Grant's not running the final. How fast is Trey going to run? He hit the first hurdle.
Yep.
Whatever. He hit 2 of the next 3. And I'm like, Trey, stop hitting hurdles. And then realize, like, holy shit, he's losing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like golly, man, like, come on. Like,
This guy ran 09, 13 flat, 16, 18, 08, 10, 13 flat, 1309, going into the
Yeah.
championships.
and all of those were like easy wins.
Nails. Like, man.
Like that's crazy.
Yeah,
And,
it is crazy.
like Joe Kovac sitting at home is shocking,
Yeah.
but he
Right.
threw well.
Mm-hmm.
Trey folded.
Yeah.
And that's tough.
It's tough.
One of the things that happened at this meet that went completely under the radar. One of the best groups of people we're taking in an event is the women's pole vault.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We gotta
I
buy.
didn't see none of that.
Well, listen, look, we gotta buy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sandy Morris has decided that y'all have been kicking dirt on her, and he came back with nothing but a vengeance. She wins the meet, and she has one of the top 3 jumps in the world. And oh, by the way, the 2 Mall sisters who have both jumped over 480 also made the team.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like we're taking 4 women over 480
Yeah.
to Worlds.
That's deep.
That's
really deep.
insanity.
Mm-hmm.
Just based on PBs alone, we should have 4 in the final.
So, on that note, can you talk about the carnage in the decathlon?
Bruh.
That carnage is not even a.
So, okay. So I set it up for everybody, right? Like how big of a deal this meet is. You
Yeah.
got 5 of the 13 ever US guys over 85 all going to go at it in the meet.
Mhm.
And to quote one of the people in our group who was not at the meet, nobody showed up except for Kyle. And then Kyle showed up just as the worst house guest ever, just kicking the table over, like just drinking all the wine. Listen, Kyle Garland shows violence. PR on the 100, PR on the long jump, PR on the shot put, second best or third best jump in the high jump. Like, we'll see you, boys. We'll see you. Came back the next day, like not a lifetime best, but top 3 mark for him in the hurdles, PB in the disc, solid vault. Okay, 8-meter PB in the Jav.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hello.
Crazy.
Like look, I saw it come out of his hand. I knew it was far, and I still double squinted at the thing. I was like, does that say 65? So
No.
yeah, like Kyle came to send a message to all that were around. Like, I am not by any means going anywhere. And we're taking another monster group. It's like I don't know what 2 and 3 are going to look like in 7 weeks because they got 7 weeks to be different. But we could have 3 guys over 8,600 at the meet.
So on that note, Anna Hall, Sir Lucius, how would you grade her performance?
Oh,
if
this
I
is a good one. Hold on.
Yeah. And I think we need to start with, I need to have a little talk with our sprint and hurdle coach and get him together. But
I mean, clearly.
yeah, I mean, I think what we're seeing from Anna is a maturation of an absolute superstar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give a lot of credit to the work that gets done with her and Melanie Welty because they have a phenomenal relationship and a phenomenal bond. And I think the biggest thing for me when it comes to Anna is she's finally understanding she can do it in different ways. I mean, there was a time if you watch a multi-event run 204 and you get really excited, right?
Right.
Everybody in the
Right.
world knows she just ran hard enough to do what she had to do, right? There was
Yeah.
nothing special about that. But I think if you watch her and the way she did this score, I just think you're seeing the maturation of an incredible young lady that's going to be around a long time and is going to be one of the best ever. Absolutely.
You know
So
what was surreal for me? Just to be real quick, is I sat next to Jackie watching the 800.
mm-hmm.
So from the time of the beginning of the introduction to the end of the race, Jackie and I had whatever that is, like a 10-minute conversation. And
Yeah.
and folks, just watching Jackie laud all over Anna is the
Yeah.
most awesome thing about Jackie, right? Is that she gets it. That
Yeah.
Anna, like we all need to stand up and applaud Anna for her own greatness and stop comparing her to Jackie. Just let her be great in her own greatness. Because,
Yeah.
folks, it's greatness. What Anna is doing and capable of doing, she is showing you that her floor is like 6,800. Hello?
Yes. A decent day.
There's that.
Right, right. Just going out there.
You
Well, and
know?
so just a note to the group that'll be going to World with Anna, including Anna. It's a pretty dang good group.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Is Atherley
that.
okay? She's
She's
okay, right?
fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
she has the
training.
bios.
All right.
Yeah.
Got
She
it.
was just
Got
training.
it.
Yeah.
Pick
Okay.
and choose. So
So, I
yeah.
mean, we're taking 7,000 and what is Anna's PB now? 7,020 something?
32.
So we're taking 7,032, and then Michelle is like 6,490 or something like that. And now Talia just PB'd and she's over 65. Like,
No.
hello? And I think it's gonna be Allie. I don't know how the points shake out, to be completely honest, because now there's an event that's a mess. Like, for the US is what I'm saying. Like, there's an event that's a mess. Like, I know who was 4th or 3rd, but I don't know how that shakes itself out by ways of points and rankings and all those other things. But regardless, that team is one of the better groups again that we are taking to the meet.
So can we say overall that the field events group heading to Tokyo is on par or better than last year? How would you classify that, Chris?
I think as a group, probably better.
Really?
Yeah, because see, like, okay, we got the beast back in the women's hurdle,
Yeah.
women's hammer,
Yep.
right? Because she came back from being injured last year.
Mm-hmm.
It is pretty clear that our women's discus throwers they would like to be counted,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
When you got
This
defending
has to
Olympic
be the
champ,
best ever
when you
group.
got defending Olympic champ and defending world champ are going, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, we're good.
We
Phenomenal.
are.
right? Like I think again, as a whole, because that was the question you asked me,
Yeah.
I think we have a legitimate medal contender in almost every single field event. I mean,
Shot put.
Not,
you
not,
have to be
notwithstanding the men's long jump.
Yeah.
you well, first off, before we get to that, like you have to be a hammer person to get this, but what Rudy Winkler did this past weekend was also ridiculous.
81-47 is no joke.
And look, and we got an 80-meter jab guy too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So like the field eventers are all like, I think Michael pissed them all off.
Very quietly. It's phenomenal. Yeah.
And Clyde, why you want to poop on the men's long jumpers, and I get it. Look, and I get it. They
Great
did not
competition, by the way.
listen. It was
Great
not only
competition.
okay, but here's again. This is where if you do your governor deep dives, right?
Mhm.
Okay, since the cathedral was the cathedral, so since
Yes.
2022, right? Take a look at the long jump competitions for the men.
Horrible.
No, I understand.
Now take what you saw last weekend and put it in that context. There may be a medalist in that group.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Don't assume because there were only 5 guys that jumped 8 meters that we don't have a medalist in that group. Because again, as has been said multiple times by multiple people,
Yeah.
the men's long jump is the worst event, meaning it's got the lowest floor
Yeah.
for winning a medal.
For winning
I
medal.
get all of that. So then, since you brought that up, who in that group is, whatever you want to call it, most likely to be a medal threat?
So who's going? Grimes, why can't I think of his name?
Because they jumped 8-1.
No. Should have won the long jump in 2016, but his shorts dragged. Jerrion Lawson,
Ariane Lawson.
Yeah. Lawson.
right? And then who was third?
Tyrion was third.
So who was second?
Was it
Was it-
Will Williams?
I was gonna say, was it Will
Will
Williams?
Williams. Yes.
That's
yes.
who it was.
Will
Yeah.
Williams. Yeah.
Okay, so Will Williams has made a global final before. Jerrion Lawson for sure can win a medal, and you can't tell me he can't.
Oh,
And I think Grimes may be the most dangerous long jumper in the world, because that dude can jump 785 and 835 in back-to-back jumps.
If he has an opportunity with 2 jumps to go, he will show up. If he's in the mix, I mean, yeah, he has that ability.
y'all got to give me a name of the 3 now. Y'all get to skirt this question now.
I just get like you asked me who can win a medal. I just told you all 3 of them.
I said who is most likely to be a medal threat in your opinion?
Jerrion Lawson, in my opinion.
Governor Chewy.
I'll say Lawson as well because he's been there.
Yeah, I think I gotta go with that one. I think
Are
that
you gonna make this unanimous, Sir Lucius?
I'm not in this one. I'm sorry. Nope. Not pulling me in this one, brother. Appreciate the effort. I'm good.
Oh boy. So I don't know how much longer we're gonna go on this this
We got
subject,
forever.
Yeah.
but
well,
I would like to give English Gardner a special
she-
shout out.
yeah. Her and
That was
Prandini.
good.
That's like her and Prandini.
Yes,
Her and,
absolutely.
Look, and can we give a shout out to the resurgence of Ronnie Baker?
Oh man,
Yeah.
Yes.
yes.
992 to get your 5th, but yeah, or 6th in this case. Yeah.
I think he was 7th. I think Gleaton was 6th at 992. But no one's ever going to give him credit for this. But like, listen, the reclamation project from 2 weeks ago to the USA finals of Christian Coleman. Hello.
Yes. Yeah.
If I wanted to bet you before USA's that Christian Coleman was going to run 986, how much of your money would I have taken?
None.
Because we don't do that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I think the big thing for me is okay. So just Dennis's group as a whole, right? was a phenomenal performance.
Mm-hmm.
Melissa Jefferson has clearly stamped herself as a threat to win them both in Tokyo.
Yep.
You know,
Very sneaky 21-8 by her. Like,
exactly, yeah.
that's pretty phenomenal. I mean, the men and women's 100 and 200 are top tier. Let's
Yes,
just
they are.
call it what it is.
Yep.
Top tier.
If you just look at who got left home.
Yeah. You know.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. We got to go back a segment ago when Clyde asked about positive surprises.
Okay.
Not a surprise, but a positive moment. Robert Gregory making the team.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sir Lucius, give us a rundown. Did you watch the race? Where were you? What?
I was on the back stretch, you know, directly across from about 50 meters ago, and you know, Robert
You
goes
came in
hunting
the
with the
stadium.
best of. I came in the stadium, yeah.
Oh,
Last race
okay.
today, I mean, that's my guy, you know, and I wanted to be in there for it just to watch it, you know. I didn't want to
Yeah.
just pull up on my phone. And you know, we had a little conversation before we went out there. I gave him instructions, and in typical Robert Gregory fashion, he just nodded his head. Okay, coach.
Yeah,
All I
I
got.
was gonna say, yes,
But
coach.
see, but see, it's the look in his eye. It's the you just know, you know. And it was a phenomenal moment for me because I know how bad he wanted that.
Yeah.
And I think the biggest thing for me was like when I saw him afterwards, he gave me the biggest hug ever, man. That
Oh,
was
man.
you know,
That's
that
huge.
was awesome. That was huge, yeah. That
Yeah.
was huge.
So for mine, actually, given everything we've been paying attention to this year, it was a split moment.
Okay.
Patterson, U.S. champion,
Yes.
was a surprise moment for me.
Yep.
Too bad somebody still owes him $100,000. But on the flip side of that, it was like, oh my God, Ja'Cory Patterson's the U.S. champion. Damn, Vernon's fourth again.
Yeah, man.
Like,
Yeah.
I really wanted Vernon to make that team. And of course, he'll be there playing hero for the relays again.
He'd be there with his cape on.
But I was pulling for Vernon. I just really was. So, but Ja'Cory winning that, was pretty cool from the UPS.
I feel like we need to
Clyde.
name the relayer award after Vernon.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Clyde, I
Yes, sir.
need your
Folks.
analysis of the 4 hurdles.
I've got to run.
Okay.
It's been great. I got to take care of something here. But
Good
you guys do what you do, and I'll see you next week.
We'll close up
Yes,
shop
sir.
for you,
man.
sir.
All right.
Take care.
Later.
The 400 hurdles?
Yes.
Okay. I'll ask y'all a very interesting question about, I know where you want to go, but I'm gonna ask you a different question first. We are all very much on the swan song season for Delilah. We are here for it. We're into it. We love it. I could almost make the case that somewhere, somehow in the back of mind somewhere, Sid not attempting to go get her qualifier is a piece of that as well.
Is a nod.
Did Anna come off the gas to let her have it?
Huh?
So here's what I'll say. As I'm watching this race, like literally Clyde is in my head. Because I know you're going to ask this question. As the last 50 meters are happening, going into the last hurdle and coming off, I know Clyde's gonna watch this portion to see, right? And here's what I'll say. I don't think so. They train together on a regular basis, and Anna Cockrell is deferent for sure to her hero, but not so much that she's going to give away money.
But it's chump change money at USA.
No.
$8 grand to $6 grand.
No.
Sir, you're forgetting about shoe contract bonuses for being U.S. champ. That's never chump change.
No, I got you.
But I'm going to say this right now, so y'all can all write this down and say the man has lost his nuts. I think that Delilah is for sure gonna win a medal,
Oh, I agree.
and I think she's got a very real chance at winning the medal.
Yeah, now that's your heart talking.
It's no, here's what I'll say. It's not. Like, yeah, would I like it to happen? 100%, right? But
We
at
all
the end
want
of
to
the
see it.
look, at the end of the day, are you going to tell me that Dalilah Muhammad and who we know her coach to be have 7 weeks and she's not going to be ready to run 51.5?
I just listen. Femke is not going to be out there chasing Sid to at a futile pace that she can't hold. Like I don't see that. Like I don't see it.
What is the fastest that Femke Bowl has run without Sid in the race?
The 50 point at altitude.
Then LaShonda Fall,
Yeah.
the cheat
Okay.
code,
Right.
track.
So,
He asked questions. I
no, I
answered
did. No, so at sea level, what's the fastest she's ever run?
51s.
That's right. It's 51 like 4, right?
Okay.
Okay, so what I'm saying to you is if that's what Dalila is chasing, I don't think it's so fast that she won't truly empty the tank to try to see if she can do it.
I'm asking this question because I legitimately don't know. What's Delilah's PR?
Oh, okay. Let's I was just looking at that.
Yeah, people
It's
forget
it's
because she used to be the
50
world record holder.
it's 51 high.
400-meter hurdles, 51:58 back in
Okay,
2021.
so it's 51 in the middle.
So so what you're saying to me is you believe that Dalilah Muhammad in her what did they call it for Kobe in his
Yes.
on her
Yes.
on her exit tour
Yes.
is going to go to the Super Bowl and run a PR on her way out the door.
We've seen a female javelin thrower do it.
Listen, here's all I'm here. Listen. I say this all the time. Right? History is the best predictor of the future. So I cannot speak to what I think Femke Bowl is going to be ready to run.
Mm-hmm.
But I will tell you, if she doesn't run faster than 51.50, she is in grave danger of losing to Dalilah Muhammad. That's all I'm gonna say.
And listen, we're all rooting for it. And
So,
I absolutely believe that Dalilah leaves with a medal.
I don't think there's any question she leaves with a medal. The question is really going to be what the last 3 hurdles is going to look like, because I think it's going to be crazy carnage, because I think there's 4 people that think that they're winning.
Well, the sleeper is Savannah Sutherland.
Man.
I mean, listen.
Man, oh man.
You ain't said nothing but a word.
If someone's going to show up with knowing Sid's not on the track, this may be the only shot I got at a gold for the foreseeable future. Savannah Sutherland.
These are facts.
Not even just gold, any medal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, sure.
Right? Like this is her best chance at medaling. And not to say that she's not going to get better, but like out the gates right now.
Right, because that event is stacked.
It is.
With people who are not old.
Right. That's the crazy thing about that event. When you take Sydney out of it, there's about 5 women that could all win it.
Yep.
And the majority of them know if Sid was in it, we're probably not getting a medal. So it's like it's a free for all for a goal.
I think someone's going to run 51 seconds in that race and not get a medal.
Yeah. But the question the governor wants me to answer is, what were my thoughts about Rai Benjamin's casual win? Listen, I must remind, not you, because I know you know this. I have said for years and will continue to say, Rai Benjamin's my favorite athlete on the men's side. Like, I want nothing more than everything possible for Rai Benjamin.
Yeah.
What did I see? I saw the same thing I always see. Rai Benjamin forcibly slowing himself down for the first 220 to squeeze in his 13 stride pattern for the hurdles, which is what he has committed himself to. That's the way he wants to run it. That's the way he believes he should run it. That's the way he's being coached to run it. And he's had success with it because he now has the gold, right? That's what he did when he ran 46-1 and lost, right? So what do I think of it? I think he's the best in the world. I no longer believe Warholm is capable of going 45. Is Dos Santos capable of going 45? Probably, but he hasn't done it.
No.
So until he does it, I consider Rye to be the favorite. But I also don't understand forcibly slowing yourself down for the first 200 meters when we know that he can do it the other way. And when he originally was successful beating Karsten, it was the other way. Like, it just is. So listen, I love Rye.
We shall see, and it will be fun.
I love it. I love it.
See, and it
Like,
will be fun.
I don't think he's going to lose. I don't. I think we're past the point, and it's weird because they're all relatively young, right? I think Carson is past the point where he can deliver 45, and you're not going to beat Rye. You're not going to beat Rye without the 45.
Yeah,
So,
I couldn't agree with you more.
Yeah, I don't think he loses at all. Dos Santos is running the pattern that can beat him.
For the record, speaking of people that I don't think are going to lose again, I think it's going to be a long time before Chase Ely Jackson loses in the women's shot put.
Can she make it look any easier though? I mean,
I think she's going to run. I think she's going to throw 21 meters. I think you should all just ready yourself for that.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, because I think she talked about it at least, right? Like, Krauser made a little tweak and then became superhuman, right? In his technique. Didn't she do something similar?
Yeah, she had a small adjustment.
Yeah. Right. Yep. So yeah, good luck with all of that.
Yeah.
Big League, you want to bring us out?
I have one question before we wrap.
Oh,
okay. We don't have to do this tonight, but this is the usual time. It's what everybody else is doing. Do you have your relay teams?
Oh,
I'm ready for next week. I will be ready.
I'll be ready next week.
Okay. Like no, I have my team, but we don't have time to go deep enough. So yes, I'm ready. I don't think I will need to make any alterations.
We'll start off next week with that. Well, I mean, there you go. That's the wrap up. Now we just dangled the carrot. There's your carrot. See you next week. Everyone have a good weekend. Just a couple more days, well, maybe a week or so before the school year starts. So get that R&R in. We'll see you all next week. I know, right? I'm there. Me. I'm there. So love everyone. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Bye, y'all.
Deuces.